this is it. My review of Skyrim for PS3, of course. Now, in Skyrim, the best game, by the way. You play as virtually whoever the fuck you want to play from the races that you're given and all that crap. And the start was awesome. The start was really cool. You're about to get executed and then a dragon comes and destroys everything. You just run away with your hands tied. It's cool. I'm not going to talk about the story because I've been doing everything else bar the story. And then after everything's said and done, you're like settled into the game and you can finally do anything. You just look out at the world and everything you see is traversable, everything is attackable. Oh, it's just incredible. I mean, I looked out and I seen a mountain about a mile away in the game, and I was like, God, I can climb that mountain. Oh, I'm gonna climb it right now. And so I sprinted, and I love that you can sprint. You're just like boom, 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 and running along. Then a wolf comes at your neighbour, and you're like, motherfucker! Ah! Yeah, it's awesome. It's such a badass feeling game. And like, you're running along, or you're walking along because you can walk, and you've got this awesome swagger. You're walking along, then a dragon comes at your neighbour, and you pull out your fire, and you're just like, motherfucker! Here, I'm down here, motherfucker, bang! Then the dragon sees you, spins round, and it's pissed off. And it's coming at you. Then you switch to your sword and your shield, and you're like, come at me, bro, fucking bring it. Then the dragon comes and spits fire at you as it's flying overhead, and you're like, dude, motherfucker, blocking with your shield. And then you turn around, and then the dragon leaps on the ground, and you sprint up to it, and you fucking smash it with your shield, and you're attacking it at its face. And then you're shouting at it. You're like shouting at it, and you're hacking it in the face and that. And then eventually you leap on its head and you're smashing it in the eye with your sword, and then you're like spinning around and cutting it in the throat. Oh man! And then it dies, and then its skin evaporates and you absorb its soul. And then you're like, yeah, now I can unlock, throw, shout, and like distract my enemies while I run away like a sissy girl. Yeah! It's fucking awesome. Oh man! It's awesome, it's fucking great. And as the game suggests, you can literally go around and do anything and everything as you want and as you see fit. Collect anything, kill anything, anyone. It's fucking ridiculous, man. The size of this game. There's like 10 different cities, not towns or villages, cities. And then there's like 20 to 30 or 50 or whatever villages and settlements and towns and shit. There's hundreds of dungeons, hundreds of valleys, hundreds of places and Daedric statues and stuff. I mean, there's even a quest for the Mythic Dawn. I mean, there's so many things that this game reminds you Oblivion of. Like, there's so many instances where it just, like, it quotes Oblivion, or it reminisces about Oblivion. And it's great. There's even an entire book. I found a random book on a pirate ship called The Oblivion Crisis, and it details everything you've done in Oblivion, and it names your character The Stranger, which is quite cool. I'm just going to talk about like menial things that actually make the game awesome, like shouts. Your shouts are fucking cool. There's so many of them. Like my favourite right now is Marked for Death, and that is like, you shout at them, you just go you shout at them, right? And then mine's at like level 2 for that shout, and they glow purple, and it's meant to like degrade their health and their armour, so it makes it easier to kill them. And at first you're like, right, it's not making a difference, but with the second one it takes a while to take effect, and then when like the purple starts to fade away a wee bit, that's it, you start hitting them and their health goes down a lot more, and you're like, wow, this fucking thing's cool. And then if you wait until it recharges and they're still not dead, then you use it again like that, and then it does it even more, it like doubles the effect. So it makes, because I used it on a dragon 3 times and I killed it in 2 hits. Fucking awesome. It was weird, right, because in the town that I was fighting this said dragon, I was like friends with the blacksmith. I like done deals with him all the time, kept on buying and selling shit off of him. And then the dragon killed him. The dragon ate everybody in the town, all the guard, come to this guy, crushed him with his claw. I was pissed off. And then his daughter decided to take up the blacksmithing thing, and I was like, whoa, dude. Right, quickly round up the guilds. Dark Brotherhood, fantastic. Thieves Guild, no, it's shit, but then right at the end it actually kind of picks up. And the Mages Guild, I'm doing that right now. It's interesting, but it's not good if you can't. I mean, there's like a fountain, like you find something and it's really interesting because you're like, what the fuck is this? But the actual missions are pretty shit. There's so many side quests, it's crazy. I mean, like at the start of the game, I had like about 100 miscellaneous tasks. 100. Right, and I'd only went to like 3 different villages. And like my main quests were like 3, but my miscellaneous were like 100. It was fun doing them all, but now I've got like 5 miscellaneous and I missed them. I missed it all the missions. It's weird, right, cause like, it's weird how the world works, cause it's like so alive. And it's like Oblivion. Oblivion was great because you felt like you killed someone in Anvil and you went to the Imperial City and you heard about someone, you heard someone talking about that they heard someone was murdered in Anvil. That was awesome, but in Skyrim, it feels more than that. It feels more like an alive world. I mean, like, I went down a path and there was no one there, and then I had to go down that path again the next day, and there was an orc fighting 2 wolves. And then he stopped, killed the 2 wolves, come to talk to me, and then decided to fight me. It was weird. And the animals are cool because the animals don't just randomly appear. Some of them do. Some of them randomly appear, but most of them don't, and they just go about their lives in the game. It's really fascinating to watch. Because like a fox in the forest will be sniffing around for food. Then it'll see you and it'll run away. And if you stay far away, you actually get to watch what the fox does. The fox scurries around the trees and the bushes, sniffs for food, and then it avoids predators. It'll go along and it'll see a bear and it'll stop, crouch down, wait until the bear's gone, then sneakily walk away. It's incredible. It's incredible. And then with bears just attack anything. And then there's like packs of spiders, like 3 packs, like a big spider and then 2 wee spiders. They just run around and look for victims, like bears and shit to eat. It's weird. It's like these animals have more life than the humans do. It's crazy. And then randomly you'll be like, there'll be times where you'll walk down, a bear will attack, you kill the bear, then an ice race will attack, you kill that, then a dragon will attack, then another dragon will attack. Those moments are ridiculous. And that brings me to the only criticism I have of this game, is that on any difficulty, there are instances every, say, second fight where the difficulty just spikes to an alarming rate, to the point where you've just fought a bandit, health, you hit him once, doing like that, hit him again, goes doing like that, hit him again, they're dead. Right, and then you fight another bandit straight after him. Health, you hit them, health goes down like that. Hit them again, goes down like that. Hit them again and again and again and again, and health goes down like that. Right, it literally goes down like that. And then they hit you. Your health goes from that to that to that to dead. I was fighting Forsworn the other day. Went up to one, hit him, half, hit him, dead. Then a Braveheart came out of nowhere. Hit him, his health didn't even budge down. My health, he hit me once, went like this to that in one fucking hit. I don't understand why the game has difficulty spikes like that. I don't understand. That is the one thing that I would criticise the game about. But it doesn't really affect the score because everything else just like blows it out of the fucking water. I mean, even though the difficulty spikes there, they are easily killed because you've got to utilise your spells and your shout and the equipment you've got. Okay, I mean, you can't just use a sword and a shield constantly. You've got to use magic and your shouts. I think that's kind of why it does difficulty spikes, because it forces you to use other tactics. Leveling up's great. Using perks and stuff, that's fucking awesome. The voice acting in this game is top notch, some of the best I've ever seen in gaming. Sound effects are great, the soundtrack is incredible, it suits every situation. The water is great, cliff diving in this game is the best thing ever. Deliberately wandering the map, looking for cliffs and waterfalls just to jump off them. Fucking awesome. Every time I do it, I just go, cliff diving! Like that. That's cool. There was one cliff I did jump off, and because the waterfall was so big, I didn't see that there was a ledge sticking out. Landed on that, died, then hit in the water. Then as a dead body, I was like, cliff diving! Like that. It was cool. Oh, right. Two things I've got to point out. One, Mike the Liar. I was walking past Whiterun one day and he was there, Mike the Liar, and I'm walking around and I'm just like, Mike, holy crap! Mike the Liar. I'm like, how are you doing, Mike? And he's like, Mike, it's good, yes. And I'm like, yeah, fucking Mike. Oh, he's an awesome character. Just talks the uttermost bullshit ever, but tells the most awesomest story. And then the other thing I've got to talk about, which is a fucking annoyance, is this arrow to knee pish. Oh, I hate it, it's so annoying. I don't get why, I can understand why people have memed it, but it's annoying, it's not funny. It's not funny. The piss takes of it are funny, like Garrus. So you took an arrow to the knee. Well, I took a missile to the face. That's awesome. That's awesome. Garrus is cool. Like when it's arrow to the knee and it's getting taken to piss out of you, like it's been one-upped. That's cool. But when it's like, like there was one that was like, I used to molest kids like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee, and I was like, shut the fuck up, man. That's not funny at all. It's like the worst joke ever. And then there was another one where it was, I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee. I was like, that's just taken out of the game. That's not funny. It's not funny. Arrow to the knee is shit. I hate it. There's other better, funnier things in the game. Like, there's one blacksmith. You talk to him and he says swords and helmets, but instead of saying helmets, he says helmets. It's like swords, helmets, anything you desire. And I'm like, helmets, fuck off. So I'm just going to close off and say that this game is perfect. I didn't want to like date a proper review, so like, oh, it's technically fantastic, there's no frame rate issues or anything. I just wanted to say that my experiences have been great and I've just enjoyed it. It's a 10 out of 10 game. It's my Game of the Year of 2011. So, thanks for watching. Love your PS3. Love your Dovahkiins and your Fusro Das. And see you later.